My city balcony was giving depression. So obviously, I had to fix it. So I've been up to something. Again, quite frankly, I think I've entered my farming girl era. Not only have I been obsessed, l'obsession with Stardew Valley, but I've also come up with another project in which to spend my monies on. My coins. They are very quickly exiting my bank account, way faster than they coming in. But I have come up with another project, which I like to call Flower Garden for the Summer. I never said it was a creative name. I'm very excited. I have bought a bunch of stuff from a gardening shop. I went yesterday and spent a lot of money on a bunch of seeds. There's more. And more. And also, I bought some already grown-up plants that I plan on planting on, you guessed it, more things that I bought, more pots for my balcony, huge pots. I'm gonna show you. This is honestly, I think, a bit of a long-term project. It's gonna take some time for these seeds to grow, but oh, I'm getting old. I have come to the conclusion that I really am enjoying my new gardening era. I have already planted some new stuff. I don't know if you can see that's new in the back there over my bedroom area. I've moved things around a little bit in terms of plants. I also bought some orchids. I said I entered my gardening era, but I never said that I was good at it. Like I said, a long-term project. I'm not very naturally good at, taking care of plants. In my defense, I'll say I'm very good at keeping animals alive, so that's something. So in any case, I'm gonna start this project today. It's a shitty day outside because it's raining. It's been raining for days now. Look, it's March, but here it's like it's still January. I'm having faith that I won't kill these seeds because I follow the instructions, and these are German instructions, and I'm taking for granted that they are counting on how the weather is here, right? I think we're safe. ASMR. Maybe I should do this for a living. I think we should start. So like I said, I bought a lot of things. A couple roses. I actually bought 3 roses, but one of them is gonna go there, which we're also gonna change the pot for that one. By the way, we're gonna ignore my Christmas socks, okay? Shut up. So we got red roses, orange, yellow, pink roses. I'm not sure, honestly, what kind of color is this. Love it, to be honest. I also got these yellow roses. By the way, this is also new. It's a designer pot. I saw it and I fell in love with it. Echo. I honestly love it so much. As you can see, there's so many details in there. It's beautiful. I love this new mic, can you tell? Yeah, this is gonna go on my coffee table. I am gonna put it in a bigger pot as well. So this is not really for the summer garden, whatever project. We're gonna take care of that as well. I also got 4 of these huge ones for outside. So the initial idea was actually to put the 3 of them here, also with the yellow ones. But since the yellow ones, I decided I want for inside. I think I might put them here, although this is definitely too big for them. At least I'm giving them space to grow. I think maybe they'll become really big, and that would be amazing. That would be lovely. I think that's not a bad idea. Might be a bad idea. Normally I would be doing this outside, but it's, like I said, raining cats and dogs, so I don't think that's a good idea. Yeah, I'm also gonna be planting some of these. I got 3 of these. It's a very common flower here in Bavaria, south of Germany. I'm not sure if I should put them all in one. Maybe. I also have a big flower plant outside as well. I don't recall exactly what the name was for it. It actually resembles roses a lot, but it's not really roses. Problem with that plant is I found out it's toxic for cats after I bought it, so it must go outside no matter what. She honestly, annoyingly so, tends to bite onto all of my plants, so I'm hoping these poor roses survive that. We'll see. Funny thing is, I give her cat grass, grow cat grass, just for her, and she still munches onto my plants and not her plants that she's supposed to munch on. Maybe I've just been cursed with a plant-eating cat. Anyway, I also bought this, by the way. It's a little monkey with a basket. I don't even know what it is. I just thought it was cute. It's a good start. I think it's a good start. Like I showed you, see, more cat grass. I also bought a bunch of different possible seeds. I have to honestly look at the back and see what it's okay to plant this month and what I should plant later. I definitely want sunflowers. I love sunflowers and I always wanted to have some. These, unfortunately, I think you have to plant them kind of like mid-April according to the instructions in the back. So what I am going to do is probably leave some space for them and plant them next month. Other than that, also some, what is the name for this? In Spanish is diente de león, lion tooth. I don't know. Anyway, I also definitely want to have some of these. These I think are to be planted from May on, not something I can do today. Oh, these. I love these. Also from April on. So I might leave one pot empty just for these 3 plants that I have to plant in the future, not just yet. Again, long-term project. Let's see what we can plant from the remaining ones. Ay, coño! So I got this for soil purposes and whatnot. I got 3 sacks of soil, 3 bags. What's the term for that? Not sure. Who cares? So I made this pretty big order of soil bags. I have 3 plus a half that I already have. I think that should be good. Let's unbox this baby. This is rather messy, not gonna lie to you. I got some things I think I'm gonna need. Gloves, mini shovel, fertilizer. I think we have the basics for this quest, I hope. Gotta protect those nails. I'm gonna change these rows into this slightly bigger pot. Is this the best idea to do it next to my carpet? Probably not, but I am 1, not willing to do this under the rain, and 2, I need comfort for my butt, all right? Vacuum cleaners luckily exist. Look, this is probably not the technique that, you know, one must do for these kind of things, but it's the technique I use, okay? It ends up working. I don't know why exactly, because it's a terrible technique, but mark my words. I'm gonna end up with dirt on my face. I know that. You know that. We all know that. Yes. Yes. We got it out. I'm gonna get the excess out, but there doesn't seem to be a lot of excess because the pot was fairly small, so it was outgrowing it already, in my opinion. All right. I think I'm not gonna touch it any more than that. It's not perfect, but it's gonna have to do. And 1 left to go. Moving on to the roses, we're gonna clean this up just a little bit. And by clean it up, I mean push it to the side. I'm tired already. Just imagine, okay? Use your imagination. This, like that, growing bigger. I know.
It will look amazing.
Oh, this is so satisfying. It is time. Gently rub some of the excess out. Yeah! Whoops! Yeah, that was bound to happen.
She was a fairy.
First bag, done. I think the roses are finished. Honestly, it doesn't even look that weird, does it? I think it looks quite amazing. If you look at it this way, it looks even better. I'm happy with the results. Let's put it in the pot. 1 done, ready to go. I was thinking to put these 3 here and then some seeds. I decided to do these 2. This one is simply to add some greenery and a Regalblume.
Ich bin Lidl.
Whatever these are. And then for the next pot, I will put the other flowers that I have out there. I'll show you in a minute. And then the last one, I think I'm leaving empty for now until next month. But I can plant the sunflowers and the rest of the must-have flowers. I think I'm gonna do that. It's not gonna look super fancy for now, but it's gonna have to do. 3 might not even be enough. It's gonna be a problem. Oh, wow. Is this normal? Gonna take more space than I anticipated. Thought I was going to be able to put it a certain way where there's more fitting in there, but it doesn't look that way. I'm honestly not sure if this is normal. Why is this yellow?
That's suspicious.
I really have no idea what I'm doing, as per usual. You know what? Since this took more space than I thought it would, I'm going to plant only the flowers here because these need a certain separation in between them, like 30 centimeters or so. So I think it's the smart thing to do. I want flowers, so I'm gonna get flowers. I'm not sure at what depth exactly. I don't think it says. Oh, wow, they look like little worms. It's quite interesting. They literally look like worms. That's nasty. Are we sure I'm not planting worms? I guess not. I'm sure this is what you're not supposed to do, but this is what we're doing. Like 30 centimeters or so, the smart thing to do. More soil. You know what I just thought? I normally hate getting bugs in the summer, so with this amount of flowers, I'm not doing myself any favors here, I'm not gonna lie to you. But I guess there's no win without some sacrifice, you know? These seeds I am gonna give some fertilizer to because I really want them to have as much nutrients as— oops, it's a lot. Oh my god.
Huh?
We're not gonna make any comments about what just happened. Please. I just broke my cat's toy and I'm really sad, but I'll fix it. I don't think I have enough soil for the last flower. Do we think it's enough? I don't think so. I should have bought 2 more or 3 even. Okay, we're just gonna have to do the next one another day. Here we have my little rose rescue mission. A few days in and the leaves started dropping like they had better places to be. So after some very professional ChatGPT research, I figured that they were probably lacking nitrogen, maybe iron too. Basically, roses are just evas that need their own special fertilizer. So here I am, trying to revive them while they continue dramatically shedding leaves right in front of me. But honestly, even while I was panicking about my dying roses, I started noticing bees and little bugs showing up. As I mentioned before, I thought I was gonna freak out, but I ended up loving it. It's like a mini ecosystem on my balcony. Also, Safi loves it. Some extra cat TV action. These roses outside, I gave them the same treatment, full of hope, and let's just pretend we don't know how this story ends yet. He's my boyfriend! I made it, bitch! I'm screaming. I'm sorry. Okay, so fast forward a month, a few more bags of soil later, plus a suspicious number of new pots, and more bags of soil. Here we are. My sunflowers decided to grow like they were on a mission, which is great, except they were all crammed into one tiny pot. The average student dorm, I guess. So I started moving them to bigger pots and quickly realized they're leggy, like they cannot stand up for themselves. Leggy, honestly, relatable.
What's the matter? Just hay fever.
I tried pressing the soil around their stems, but nope, floppy sunflowers everywhere. Enter my genius DIY solution. Toothpicks. Yes, toothpicks. And some thread. Basically, I turned into a plant chiropractor. Did it look ridiculous? Absolutely. Did it work? Kinda. Oh, and then, because I have no self-control, I also bought even more flowers, already grown this time because instant gratification is a thing. And here's me, struggling to open a bag of soil.
So hot.
Meet my new recruits. These little pink pom-poms are English daisies, and on the right we've got grape hyacinths. Somewhere in there, I also added some garden cress seeds, because why not add salad to the mix? Hi. I'm just done filming another video, so I'm looking like really put together right now, which is a lie. But I wanted to give you an update of my balcony makeover situation. There's a lot that has been happening. I haven't been actively filming all the updates, but let me put you here somewhere. Hopefully this doesn't collapse on me. So ever since we spoke, I actually started using the 100% of my brain. Look what I got. Isn't this the cutest thing ever? The answer is yes. It's a mini greenhouse. I bought this, I think a month ago or so, if not more. Now it's a bit dirty because it's been a while, but I found this at a Flying Tiger shop here in Munich. I thought, this is genius. Why wait until it's nice outside when I can start planting seeds in this thing? Which is what I did. I planted 2 different seeds. One of them was yellow tuft. Unfortunately, oops. Never made it. Now it's just, I left it there because I wanted to show you and I just wasn't showing you. So it's been a while now. And I also planted another one just the same size with sunflowers, which we'll get into in a second because that's another story. Oh my God, look at that. It's so genius. That's amazing. You can let it breathe and air in, or you can close it when it's really cold so it stays warm. I will say good news is that sunflowers made it. They grew. They are nice and beautiful now. I will show you the update of what they're looking like at the moment. The yellow tuft never sprouted. I really don't know why I gave them the same treatment as I do every other seed ever. Maybe it was really still even so too cold. I don't know. I don't know. This was a while ago. It was still very cold. We had some frost nights, so no idea. But regarding the sunflowers, oh my God, it's been a journey. I realized some weeks after they started sprouting and growing, they grow really fast. I came to the realization that I planted the giant kind of sunflowers, which is going to be problematic eventually, I reckon. I have the strong belief, but I decided that I'm gonna grow them nonetheless. I'd repotted them about 2 times already. After realizing this, I also bought some dwarf sunflowers, which was initially what I thought I planted, because I'm really curious of the comparison between the two. They grow much, much less. I also got some veggie plants, which I was actually really looking forward to. I have a little sweet cherry tomato plant that is also doing great. I really had to put a stake in it because it's growing really fast and it's kind of like starting to bend, you know? So I also realized that it's gonna be a tall plant. It's gonna be about 150, which is gonna be almost as tall as I am, honestly. I think I'm 1.57 meters tall, something like that. 58, I don't know. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting as well. I also, by the way, did I tell you about the orchid I bought for my windowsill? Yeah, that orchid, she unalived herself. She left this world. She's no longer with us, unfortunately. So I bought a new one. I have to say, I bought it about 2 weeks ago and she's thriving. She's doing great. She's sprouting flowers, creating new buds. And this time, you can see her here. I'm keeping her on my coffee table by my couch because it's a small kind. It's a colibri kind. I am very excited because it's doing well. Am I actually becoming a plant lady on top of a cat lady? Am I like the ultimate single lady?
Decrepit 27-year-old Victorian hag.
I don't care. I'm having the time of my life.
If you're like me, a childless spinster with no prospects to speak of, do not fear.
I'm super happy with how my balcony is turning out. I also bought some little deco. Well, let me show you. Couple pillows. Actually bought 2 of these for the chairs and this for the for the lounge chair, which is a vibe. I'm in love with these. They are so comfy as well. On top of that, look at this. I don't even know what it is, but I think it's so cute. It's a bird. Isn't it cute? Also, I'm not proud about this one, but remember we had 3 different rose plants? Yeah. we no longer have rose plants. We have 0 rose plants. Actually, we have a mini rose plant, but this is a new one. I honestly don't know what happened because I really tried. I did. I bought them fertilizer. I gave them fertilizer. I bought them iron. I bought them nitrogen something. And it was not enough. They still died. The ones outside, I will say they did last quite a bit, but eventually they ended up unaliving as well. It's a bumpy road. We're having some wins and some losses. I don't know what to tell you. I told you I'm learning. But I will say, taking care of the plants every single day, it's so relaxing and so fulfilling seeing them grow and seeing them sprout new roses or new flowers and new leaves. Even when they don't do so well, caring for them and figuring out why they don't do so well. It's fun. I never thought I would say this, but I'm actually having fun in my new gardening era. It's also so much cozier outside on my balcony right now, even if it's not finished yet. The things I do have, I feel amazing. It's a very nice vibe. Next thing in my to-do list will be though getting a couple more rose bushes and giving it a second try. I am not giving up. I need rose bushes, period. I also planted a few days ago some more seeds. I was kind of planning this in a very contained way. I was getting pots for the exact plants that I wanted to plant, but now I am going crazy. I'm just planting everything that I find and just seeds that I have there. I'm like, I'll figure it out, hoping that they survive and they do well, and I want to know what they look like, and I want to know. It's exciting, right? Right? I am living my best gardening farmer life. This was the best project I've ever started. I've discovered a hobby in gardening that I didn't know I had. I was really against plants. I just liked the way they look. I didn't like taking care of them because I knew I always kill them, which I still do, but I'm getting better. If there's hope for me, there's certainly hope for you. Just so you know that. Other than purchasing a couple more rose plants, I need to clean the floors and de-moss it, unmoss it, because after the winter every single year here, it gets really mossy on the floor. You know, the rain and the humidity. So right now that's where we are. Every single summer or spring, I do this yearly cleaning of the floor, like deep cleaning. And we're close to being finished. I still have a couple more pots to fill in. I'm still growing in the seeds. They are not ready yet. This one side of the balcony is looking very, very empty at the moment, but it's progress, and progress takes time. We're getting close to the end, guys. We're getting close to the end. Well, I was planning on cleaning my balcony today, but I have a companion. After approximately 7 years of rain, I finally got one morning to deep clean this balcony. Floor, walls, furniture, basically anything that looked at me wrong. Oh, here I am, picking up my apron like some kind of squatting goblin. Very chic, very practical. At one point, I also lost my sponge, and I spent a good minute wandering around like I'd misplaced my last 2 brain cells, only to find it hiding at the bottom of my disgusting clean water. Stunning. Truly, truly inspiring. I'm sure the content you subscribe for. Hi. It's been about a week since the last time we spoke, and there's been some updates. I meant to bring you with me, but I completely forgot, so sorry about that. But I went to the flower shop the other day, and I got some more stuff for us. 3 roses, different colors each, and 3 of these bacopa plants. Not sure what that is. I thought it looked amazing. It also smells amazing. And I am not giving up on having roses, so I also bought some more of these, which I'm gonna be planting today. I'm gonna be planting everything that's left. It's gonna be a gardening day today. And also, and this is exciting, guess what this is? That's right, it's a irrigation system. It may not look like it, but I promise it is. All the stuff is in here, and we're gonna be trying our best to install this today as well. I'm leaving in a week again for a couple of weeks on vacation. It's starting to be hot outside, and I don't want to risk losing all of the progress that I've made on my balcony, all of the time, effort, and money that I've invested in it. So I thought that it was a good idea, maybe a good investment to get this flying cat to get an irrigation system for my balcony. It's a bit complicated because I don't have like a hose or like I don't have a water connection in my balcony, so I was doing some research / talking to ChatGPT. I'm really sorry for AI. It has to put up with me now. And she gave me this amazing idea, which was a solar-based irrigation system. It's supposed to be rather easy to install, so we will see about that because I have the tendency of making things more difficult than they should be. It really is my superpower. Other than that, I don't think I have any other updates for you. What we have left now is just literally getting our hands dirty and getting the job done. It's a perfect day, it's sunny, it's not so hot, but it's hot nonetheless. I also have a talent on getting dressed wrong for each occasion, but don't worry, not to fret. I have my gardening set that I also use for painting, so it's a gardening and painting set. Nice. This is awkward. So we're gonna get dressed, and now we're ready.
Wow, the cat is very cute. I like the cat. Do you like the cat? Why do you do this? I'm very angry. You are a crazy person.
Oh shit. I think I'm gonna do some ASMR for you guys because I'm too shy for this. I'm not shy for many things, but the balcony, not me checking for neighbors. Also, every time I'm wearing this hat on my balcony because it's too sunny, I feel like this Resident Evil lady. You know who I'm talking about?
Who's that?
It's my mother.
You have her eyes.
Anyway, I just planted the roses and I'm about to plant. Oh, these are next. Well, we need to figure out how to set this up. Now, it's supposed to be 5 easy steps. It shouldn't really take so long, but knowing me, this will take forever. I can't quite understand just yet how this watering programs work, but I plan on figuring it out. So satisfying. And the tricky part is actually cutting this properly. I don't know how I should cut this exactly. I'm getting overwhelmed already. What in the heavens is this?
Hell no.
What? I see.
Suddenly, the world I used to know, I see it differently. You woke me from a dream, now here's reality. Baby, baby, you are really hurting me. 'Cause every time you tell me I look good and that I'm doing fine, but nothing ever changes. And now I see, baby, you are hurting me. Stuck in repeat. Stop lying. I know you're playing your part, but baby, it's breaking my heart. How could I know? If you don't need me, just let me know when I go. Truthfully, the game that you've been playing felt so real to me. I once believed that you could be my destiny. Baby, baby, you are really hurting me. Who is she?
Plot twist, the video isn't over. There are still a couple bonus updates. I ran off to Spain for about 2 weeks, spent time with my other baby, saw my left hand, free of ink for the last time, got tattooed for the first time ever, and came back home to mixed balcony news. Now, the bad news, my sunflowers looked like they had given up on life, and the soil had sprouted an entire colony of mushrooms, which, fun fact, is actually a good sign. Apparently, that means the soil is healthy. And the good news is that my tomato plant survived the couple pest dramas we had before my departure, and it finally grew its first little tomatoes. I did miss the big reveal, but still, it made me feel very proud when I came back. Oh, and my garden grass went wild. So yes, I am now officially the kind of person who eats breakfast from their balcony garden. Remember the dress I filmed fixing some videos ago? Yeah.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
I think we all knew it was gonna happen. I spent the whole day running errands, holding this strip with the whole strength of my armpit. I was not aware that armpits could get sore, but now I am, and so are you. Anywho, we are gathered here today because we have a very important update to make, and that is, my tomato plant has finally grown the first ripe tomatoes. I even put these 2 little spikes to kind of hold up the structure of the plant. And guess what? We finally have some tomatoes that I can actually cut and try. Am I about to have the best human experience ever of trying crops that I've grown myself? Probably. I did not have much faith in myself, I must say, but this plant has come a long way. We also have some of the first chilies coming out, and I'm beyond excited. I'm not even somebody who eats a lot of chilies. I might as well start, you know? Another mini update. The marigolds finally showed off their first flower. Baby's breath, dandelions, and basket of gold all sprouted, and my dwarf sunflowers grew like they're on steroids. This happened a while later, but the giant sunflowers also decided to finally bloom. Honestly, my balcony is thriving way more consistently than I am. We definitely will get some new ones soon. These are some big ones actually, and they're starting to get yellow as well, so that means not all of them, of course. Look, this is so tiny. Isn't that cute? Some more tiny ones here. Let's try this out. So I washed the little 3 tomatoes. One of them is not fully ripe yet, but according to ChatGPT, it's even better not to let them be super ripe. This one will get ripe in a couple more days. This one is right on point. Do you see the juiciness? I'm excited to try this. That's it. This was too good. I worked months for this, and this was over in like half a second. Well, I guess that's that. So, we are officially done. I cannot be any happier, honestly. I'm incredibly satisfied with the end result. I know it's not maybe such a huge difference for you as a viewer, but for me, as somebody who experiences my balcony almost daily, especially now that the summer is arriving or like the good weather is here, the air just smells lovely because of the fresh smelling flowers. Overall, I just cannot be any happier. It feels like I'm in a mini garden paradise, which is exactly what I was striving for here. All in all, I think we can say it was a full-on success. So I'm very happy. I'm very happy. I feel like a little garden fairy every time I step outside. So it's wonderful. If this inspired you at all to go ahead and create your own little garden paradise, I would be ecstatic to hear about it in the comments. Thank you once again for sticking with me until the very end. And I will see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao. Esto es una prueba. Una prueba. Una prueba.